Today, we're transforming these beautiful grounds with Kafka Granite's stabilized pathway mix. It's not just another walkway. This sustainable paving alternative is all about durability, permeability, and a natural look that blends seamlessly into any setting. Produced from 100% naturally occurring materials and available in dozens of natural stone colors, the surface is water permeable, has high solar reflectivity, and is wheelchair accessible. Kafka's stabilized pathway mix starts with well-graded natural crushed stone, meticulously pre-blended with organic lock stabilizing binder, which creates a durable and natural-looking surface that minimizes mud, dust, and erosion. Each time the surface comes in contact with water, the organic lock binder reactivates. The binder swells when hydrated, gripping the natural stone particles together. Once the binder forms to its maximum swell volume, the surface is unable to take on any more water, allowing water to pass through and replenish the groundwater table. Over time, the binder naturally releases the water volume, recharging the system for the next rainfall. So, how can you create this sustainable and resilient surface? Let us walk you through a proper installation step by step. Start by excavating the area. During excavation, you should also review and plan for surrounding watershed management to divert any runoff away from the path. Compact the subgrade to 95% modified Proctor density. Once the subgrade is prepared, spread and compact local DOT-approved road base. Clear stone or ungraded base is not acceptable in this application. Foot traffic pathways will require 4 to 6 inches of compacted base material, while vehicular applications require 8 to 12 inches compacted base material. Compact the base to 95% modified Proctor density. In order for the stabilized pathway mix to bond to the base material, the use of filter fabric is not recommended. A natural tapered edge is the most common installation, but fixed pathway edging can be used if desired. Using a natural tapered edge will allow the path to blend seamlessly with the surrounding environment, while a fixed edge will result in cleaner lines and delineation of surrounding ground cover. Kafka's stabilized pathway mix arrives pre-blended with organic lock stabilizing binder, but does require water activation. Moisture content needs to be monitored throughout the installation process. To pre-hydrate the material, it is best to work in batches on a clean surface. We recommend using the snowball test to check moisture content. Grab a handful and make a snowball. If the material holds form, it's ready. If the material crumbles and fails to hold its form, it is too dry and needs more water. If the material has a wet sheen or oozes water, it is too wet and you should add dry material. Hose the material down and mechanically turn the material over until proper moisture content is achieved. We do not recommend soaking the material from the top down following spreading. Doing so will result in inconsistent moisture content and unnecessary delays in installation while waiting for water to soak. Once the appropriate moisture content is achieved, it's recommended to screed the material to ensure a consistent depth. Spread the loose, pre-hydrated material over the compacted base material. Material should be laid in a single lift. For long, continuous trails, a paving machine can be used to evenly spread stabilized pathway mix at the specified depths. To achieve optimum compaction, make 4 to 6 passes using a minimum 1-ton double-drum static roller. Foot traffic installations should have a compacted depth of 3 inches, and vehicular installations should have a compacted depth of 4 inches. This level of compaction needs to be monitored as early as possible. It is better to put down too much material and to remove it from the top than to put down too little and add a layer later. When working on edges in tight spaces that are not accessible by a drum roller, a hand tamp or vibratory plate compactor should be used sparingly. Vibratory compaction risks disassociating the bonds of the binder with the well-graded aggregate and causes the fines and moisture to migrate to the surface. Optimum compaction will not be achieved unless using a minimum 1-ton static drum roller. On dry, sunny days, the surface layer may start to dry out while installing, in which case A light misting can be used to prevent surface cracks from appearing during compaction. After compaction, give the pathway a light misting. Following installation, limit traffic on the new stabilized pathway for 24 to 72 hours, depending on climate and weather, to allow the binder to cure. As the surface naturally weathers with traffic and rainfall, the fines will settle and the larger particles of the aggregate will loosen on the surface to bring out the true aggregate color and create a natural look and feel. If light damage does occur, start by soaking the area. Next, scarify the material with a rake to a depth of 1 to 2 inches, and finish by compacting the scarified material using a roller or a hand tamp. For more severely damaged areas, additional prehydrated stabilized pathway mix may be required. Add additional material as needed and incorporate into the existing material. Proceed with standard installation steps of spreading and compacting. So there you have it, Kafka Granite Stabilized Pathway Mix, a sustainable and accessible solution that's as beautiful as it is functional. It's perfect for any space where you want a natural feel without sacrificing durability.